Hey, it's Mad Rabbit. Okay, so we're going to be playing some Dwarf Fortress. I wanted to show you the Lazy Noob Pack, my settings before I actually went into the game. This version is, let's bring it up. 44.09. Okay, so in case you're wondering. I've reduced the population to 100. I didn't touch the child cap. I probably should. The strict population cap 105. Visitor cap I lowered that to 15. I'm mainly doing this because we've had frame rate problems in the past. Invaders and all that stuff I didn't touch. Entomb pets, no. Aquifers I always turn off just because I usually don't reclaim a fort, and when you reclaim, so I don't really do that usually. But the thing is, if you don't have your walls smooth in your fort, then when you try to reclaim it, it's flooded because for some reason it doesn't really turn them off, So anyway, finding a spot is a pain in the butt with aquifers on, so I just don't give a crap about aquifers. I didn't touch those. Graphics it's going to be the Phoebus pack. I've always used that. These are all on yes. Liquid depth, I like that. Hiding the engravings. I don't know about this stuff. Sometimes this stuff gives you a little bit of glitchy stuff, the truth type or whatever. So I'm not using DF hack. That's disabled. The only really utilities I'm going to use is Dwarf Therapist, and I might at some point within the Let's Play use the Legends viewer. That would be a separate episode though. I'm not going to do that right now. In-game sound off, the FPS counter will be on. Turn these intro movies off. You guys won't see it anyway. And a seasonal autosave and some pause things. And I don't know what that stuff does. So, let's talk about this Let's Play. Actually, let's go into the game, because there's a few things I want to talk about first. Okay, we are in-game. I'm going to start the creation of the world here while we're talking. World size. I'm tempted to do small, because here's the thing. Well, let me just talk about this first before we go into it. I got other Let's Plays going to be going on pretty soon, but I wanted to do a new Dwarf Fortress one because I've done lots of Dwarf Fortress Let's Plays. There's links in the description over the years, and I really love this game. I always come back to it, and I just really wanted to play Dwarf Fortress again in this new version. In particular, I want to test out some of the new features in it, and I haven't really come up with any idea yet of what I'm going to do. I have a big list of things I might do in one of my Let's Plays at some point. And I'll probably go over that in the next episode, because I'm just going to do this one today and see what kind of reaction it gets. Because we're just going to do some embark stuff today. That's all we're going to do. We're not really going to start much here. So the world size, I guess we'll keep it at medium. Yeah, history. I guess we'll keep it at medium. Now, see, the thing is that I always get killed by the frame rate problems. So I know if I just lowered the world size and the history a little bit, that would not factor in as much. But I'm thinking we're going to do a smaller embark. I'm thinking of doing a 2x2 embark. So that's sort of why I think we're going to be okay in this one. I don't know. It's killed all my forts since version 40. I mean, frame rate problems, and none of my Let's Plays have been longer than maybe like what 15, 20 episodes. I'm hoping that we don't run into that problem though. And so we'll see. I want high civilizations. Number of sites high. Number of beasts, I could say default. It's averaging default. Let's go a little bit more. Mineral frequency. Alright, so what is this Let's Play going to be? I don't know yet. It's kind of my first one for probably over a year now. And it's going to be focused on a smaller fort, obviously, like I said, because we're going to do a smaller embark. Mainly because of the frame rate issues I've had since version 40. And this is my first version in version 44. I have no clue what's going on with the new version. Only because the newest stable Lazy Noob Pack came out. That's why I sort of want to do it. So it's going to be something I just do in between things here. It's not really going to be a set schedule for this. But when the frame rate kills it, frame rate kills it. What can I say? I want to try my best to reduce the frame rate problems in this fort. More than anything. More than any of the forts I've tried before. I recently uploaded a channel update video a few days ago. And in it, I talked about starting my Patreon account. And for those that are familiar with Patreon, it's basically a way for viewers of content on here on YouTube and, well, other places really. It's for artists and writers and everything else to actually support people. So this is sort of a new endeavor for me. I sort of want to grow the channel a little bit, but I want it to be like, well, this first month, like each month is going to be like a different kind of thing. So since Dwarf Fortress is my first Let's Play with this whole system in place, I'm thinking that names in the fortress will be based upon those that contribute in Patreon. I've seen this done by other Dwarf Fortress Let's Players, so I think it's a pretty good, you know, gauge for people to, you know, a pretty good reward, I guess, for in-game stuff. The first 7 will go to the first 7 dwarves. First 7 Patreon subscribers or whatever. But if you might want to listen to that update video, because in it I have quite a different attitude about Patreon. Let me just start this while I'm talking here. Okay, we'll let it render a little bit while we're going here. I have a different attitude about Patreon. It's not going to affect the channel really in any way, except for little things like this. I do want to give people that do contribute maybe some sort of a bonus or a heads up. So I think, like, from now on going into the future, there'll be little things in certain Let's Plays that Patreon people will have a little bit of advantage over non-Patreon people. And in the case of Dwarf Fortress, it'll be about naming. And they'll get the first 7 will get the first 7 dwarves' names, and then they will just carry on from there. It's kind of first come, first serve. So if you're not a Patreon contributor, you're just not going to have a dwarf named after you. That's all. It's just sorry. So I gotta have some kind of motivation for people to do some of this stuff. So I'm gonna probably pause here while the world renders. We're going to pick out our embark stuff and our embark location. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the place where we are embark. We're going to actually embark. And then I'm going to save and exit. And our next episode will be the actual gameplay. So you'll be able to see your surroundings. I'm going to get some feedback about what we maybe should or shouldn't do in this Let's Play. I don't think I'm going to go the route I did with... I don't remember the name of the last fortress. Or maybe it was the one before that. We did this really in-depth where we're going with family clans or something like that. And I don't think I'm going to do that, because that really was a little too much for me. And someone warned me in the comments that you can go really deep into the histories and the family trees and all that. And I think it was too much for me in that Let's Play. So I think what I'm going to do is not do that. I've done volcano embarks before, but if I was going to have a volcano embark, I would have messed with I have this whole thing set up for the settings for a volcano world that would generate way more volcanoes. So I don't think we're going to do a volcano embark. So you're not really going to get. We're probably just going to do a standard embark with some sort of water on the map, and then we'll just take it from there. Okay, I wanted to come back, finish rendering the world. I stopped at 156. It was taking a million years, plus the longer your history, the more it's going to affect your frame rate. So I kind of wanted to show you the map before it's not really an interesting world, but it's got some like inner seas though. That's kind of neat. You know, like a couple here. All right. So let's see here. We'll accept. Gonna have to save it, so I might as well pause again. Alright, we're back. Let's start playing Fortress mode, and then we're going in. Get ready for our embark of awesomeness. Alright, well I guess we gotta forward it a couple weeks. Okay, so you saw it there. The month of Granite, year 156, and we are off. Alright, so where do we want to go? Well, that's a good question. I have no clue. I'll tell you what. I'm going to pause the video here and look around until something catches my fancy. Okay, I found a spot. I don't know why I picked this spot. I just did. It's kind of along, if you look here in the middle map, the region map, we're kind of along the coast. There's the world map here. We're kind of isolated because there was a lot of like dwarven civilizations up here. I kind of wanted to be out and alone. I'm not really sure what these little icons on the map mean. I think these are elven ones because I sort of want to have problems with the elves. And these, I'm assuming, are the goblin ones. These purple things. I've never really been familiar with these regional map things. I wanted to have a brook or something, some kind of water. It looks like we have a brook. The Wordy Crowns? I don't know. Wordy Crowns, the Mount Milton Farm. I have no clue. They have abbreviated it here for some weird reason. But that's us. We're a 2x2 embark. It says we're in woodlands. So we'll have wood. We'll have trees. It's temperate. I wanted flux stone. I wanted shallow and deep metals. And deep, very deep soil. So that we can get started on farming right away. Everything else was secondary. I would have liked glass. But I wasn't just going to sit here and screw around and get glass. So who cares, man? Who cares? So E. Yes. Salt water. Well, I know we're close to the ocean, but I think this is not salt water, this brook. So I think we're okay. Now, of course, we're going to prepare carefully for the journey. We always do that. Alright, so I really don't... the thing I care about the most is the miners. So I'm going to go 2 full miners. Now... he'll do like just adequate for wood cutting and wood carpentry. This guy will be mason, 1 for building design. This guy will be mechanic. I guess making them novices. I don't care because you're probably gonna get someone in along the way. It's better. Just do stone crafting, 1 level in that. Now grower. Brewer, cook, 2 of each of those, and this guy here will probably be... I usually pick like right away, like in my embark, like someone who's really good at appraisal. Skill appraiser, competent negotiator, adequate persuader. I might be able to get a novice in something else, right? Maybe a judge of intent. There you go. I just judge of intent. Hey. Alright. Check the items. Won't bother with the anvil. Increase the booze. Double the amounts and everything. Anyone wants some plump helmet spawn. Go back up to about 20 pigtail seeds. Yes, we want clothing industry of some sort here. I don't give a crap on rock nuts. I never did. I don't really, or dimple cups. I don't dye anything. So just about 20 of all these. Now let's go more with plump helmets. So in case we want to make more lobsters, sure, why not? Well, I got no points left. Alright, down to 40. Alright. Now, I never bring splints, crutches, wheelbarrow, step ladders. Alright, quivers. I only need 2. 4 ropes, bags. I really don't need this stuff, but I guess I'll... Yeah, alright, I really don't care. Alright, what do we want here? Dog, dog, cat, cat. So I usually get turkeys lately. I've been... Okay, they do have turkeys, okay. Kinda wondering. 3 and 1 male, that's good. Name the fort, capital F. Alright. Hoist bust. No, I don't think so. Relicmastered. Okay, we are Relicmastered. That's good. Let's do a group name. The Clear Castle. The Creative Bust. Familiar Relic. The Knowing Boat. Respectful Boats. The Ship of Uncertainty. Dutiful Citadel. The Dagger of Fierceness. Holy crap, that's good. The Dagger of Fierceness. Yes. Okay, we have lots of points here still. Well, 125. So what do we want? You want to add some stuff? Let's add some things. I don't know what. Drinks. Oh, we don't have ale. What's wrong with you? Get 40 ale. See how much we got left after that. New. We want. Nah, not gonna worry about any of that. So we got 45 points left. Just throw it into something here. I guess more seeds. No, I can never have enough ropes. Alright, there's a go. 5 left. They go cave wheat seeds. How's that? There you go. Embark. Yay. If you want to pause and read it, you can. One thing I like looking at is what animals. Dingoes. Alright. That's cool. Oh, hey, I didn't want it to start. I thought I had pause on embark. What the hell? Alright, well, we went a little ways, and that's where we're going to end it here, folks. Let's see here. I'm actually going to... No, I am going to show you a quick... The small embark, remember now. So we have less warning if someone comes in. It's pretty good. We have a hill here. I guess we could dig into that hill. I'm thinking more like just doing something where you just square off an area and as close to the center of the map as we can, because we don't have as much room to play with. So we really can't do like any outdoor mega projects, probably at least none that are really huge. So yeah, what I'm going to do, oops, let's go back in here. I'm going to end the episode. This is where we're ending it. So I'm going to save the game. Next time we'll be probably going over what we're going to be doing for the fortress. I'm going to go over my list of things I want to do. I'll take into consideration some of the stuff you guys want to do. And you can always add more things as we go along. But I have no real plans in this first episode of what we're going to do. So I will see you guys. Well, probably be a few days before I put up the next episode. I kind of want this one to sink in and so get people's feedback on some of that stuff. So, and be sure to check out that that previous channel update video that talks about my Patreon stuff, upcoming Let's Plays, and also follow me on my Twitter account because sometimes people miss the uploads lately, I've been noticing. So that shows it automatically. So I will see you next time. Adios, folks.